It's a lot of people saying that they're woke. They're dreaming. They think they're woke, but they're not. It's all a dream. They're dreaming to be awake, but they're really still sleeping. Their soul hasn't been awakened. Their soul is still sleeping. It's still asleep. You do know that's what woke is referring to. It's referring to the soul, the awakening of the sleeping soul. When the soul awakens, the dream ends. Being woke has become a cliche term that's commonly used, and it's used referring to a lot of things that are going on in the outside world, whether it be political distractions, whether it be celebrity gossip, television distractions, media, social media distractions, conspiracy theories, things like that is what people are saying they're woke to, because they're giving their attention to these distractions. They're giving their attention and their energy to these illusions. These things that aren't really real, they're programs. All of the social media things, all of the so-called current events, the political drama, entertainment gossip, celebrity gossip, what celebrities are doing, which really, you really shouldn't care about what celebrities are doing. Why do people care so much about celebrities' personal lives? It has nothing to do with you. Tend to your own personal life. Stop deflecting and deal with yourself and your own shit. Because you don't need to watch these reality shows to see drama. You got enough drama in your own life. Deal with your own reality and show and prove in that reality. It's not about sitting back talking about what other people are doing or what they should do, and if you were them, what you would or wouldn't do. You're you. Focus on what you should do, on what you will and won't do, what you have the will and what you don't have the will to do. But giving your energy, giving your attention to distractions, that's not woke. That's the illusion of being woke. If that's woke, then that's laying in bed woke. Just laying in bed, didn't get up yet, just still laying there. I'm woke. But you're not doing anything. You're just laying there, awake. It's like when parents go to wake kids up, they go to wake their children up, and the child is like, I'm woke, I'm up, I'm woke. And the parents like, yeah, you woke, but get up. You're not up. Yeah, you may be awake, but you need to get up. You need to get going. You need to get moving. Get up and do what you need to do. Don't just lay in bed awake. And then when someone comes to get you up, you insist on laying in bed saying, I'm awake, I'm not asleep, Yeah, but you're in a stagnant position. You're not moving. There's no movement. So it's really about the inner power. It's really about what's within. It's all about the soul, the awakening of the soul. It's not about the physical things. If you think being woke strictly pertains to physical things, then you're sadly mistaken. Being woke is an internal action. See, when you're truly woke, you stop giving your energy to distractions, to illusions. You care less about celebrity gossip. You can care less about social media gossip. You can care less about wanting attention or affection from other people, going around people because you don't like to be by yourself, or you haven't learned how to deal with yourself yet. When you're woke, you don't have those issues because you're content with being alone, which is to be all one, whole. not being mixed up with other people's confusion, with other people's chaos. You have your own to deal with. You have your own chaos to filter out. So keep your circle pure. Keep your environment pure. That's what truly being woke is about. It's not about getting messy with everybody else from a pedestal saying I'm woke. But yeah, you get messy too. So you're dirty and woke. You're awake, but you're dirty and messy. Get yourself cleaned up. If you're awake, get up. Get yourself cleaned up. Don't just lay there dirty. Laying in the dirt. Nah. When you're truly awakened, that's not what you're doing. You see through all of those illusions. You see behind that veil. That veil has been removed. So you don't get caught up in political distractions. You don't get caught up in social distractions. You could care less about fitting in with people or feeling socially awkward. Because you have to think that it's not you that's the problem. Maybe it's not you that's socially awkward. Maybe it's other people. Maybe they're the ones that are awkward to socialize with. Maybe their topic, the things that they entertain, it's not worth entertaining. Doesn't mean you have a problem. They're the issue, not you. But this is all a part of keeping your circle clean. Protecting your mentals. You cloud up, you let too many people get in your circle, they'll start to cloud your mentals. These are other energies, other forces that may try and invade your circle. So if you're not careful, some of these energies may latch on to you, mount you, and possess you. Have you doing things that are outside of yourself, or influence you to behave like they're behaving because you feel the pressure, or you don't want to feel socially awkward. You don't want to feel like the oddball. You don't want to feel like the weirdo. You don't want people to think that you're crazy, that you're not like them. You want people to think that you're normal. There's nothing good about being normal. Normal is regular. And to be regular is to be regulated. I'd rather be free. I'd rather be abnormal and unregulated. But you got to keep people out your head. It's a lot of psychic vampires, a lot of people that come around and they feed off of your energy. They like to deposit their negative energy onto you while taking your energy, taking your positive energy. And it's the same thing. It's constantly, they come around with the same negativity, soaking up your positivity. They're not taking any advice. They're not doing anything to better themselves or to create change in their life. They're doing the same thing. They don't even really expect better results. But this is a tactic, a tool that they use to get their food source. So again, they feed off of your energy, off of your emotions. So if they can get you to deposit your emotions to them, then so be it. It's all manipulation. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be mindful of who you allow to come around you. The people that you allow in your circle. You gotta keep your circle clean. And make sure that the people who come around you are pure and that they're clean as well. That they're aligned or on a similar path as you. But you don't want to bring individuals around you that cause conflict or that oppose or bring opposition. Friction is good. I mean, you build off of friction. Friction is how you grow, is how you evolve. You know, there's healthy friction, but a lot of times the opposition, that's something that comes from a place of emotion. with people. So that's something that you don't need around you, something you need to stay away from. You don't need excess emotions. You have your own emotions to deal with and to filter out. So deal with yourself and focus on yourself. But again, you got to protect your mentals. You know, be careful what you entertain. Don't let people get into your head. Don't let people put their thoughts into your head, influencing you to do things. Think for yourself. Develop and maintain your own original thought. Don't get caught up in what everybody else is doing or what's trending. That's how you lose yourself. That's how you lose sight of yourself. So stay in the light. Keep sight of yourself. Don't lose yourself. It's okay to be alone, because like I said, that's being all one. Sometimes you need time. You need space away from other people and their energies, their toxic energies. You don't need to be polluted by those energies. So you got to do right by yourself. You got to take the necessary time for yourself. You got to make sure your mind is right. You got to make sure your head is right. Especially if you have intentions or you work with other people or you like to help others. You have to make sure that you're all well, that you're all together. You have to make sure that your mental faculties are healthy and that they're functioning properly. You have to make sure that you're well nourished, not only physically, but spiritually. So always take the time out to take care of yourself and tend to yourself and do what's necessary for you to keep your head right and to keep your mental stability. Because like I said, it's all types of forces, all types of energies that are coming for your head. It's all type of spiritual attacks that you may encounter. So you got to be right in the head. You got to have your mentals right. You have to stay well guarded. So I say that to say it's okay to focus on yourself. It's okay to put your energy into yourself, into making sure that you're the best you that you can be. Because that's what it's really all about. It's okay to want to help other people, but your primary agenda is to help yourself. It's okay to want to assist or save other people, but your primary agenda is to assist and to save yourself. Don't neglect yourself for everyone else. Treat yourself better than that. But don't allow yourself to be subject to other people's emotional manipulation, allowing them to manipulate your emotions and use your emotions to dictate their will or to execute their will or what they want. Be mindful that everybody around you, they don't have good intentions. They don't mean you well. So you have to be able to discern. You have to be able to see things for what they really are. You have to be careful what you place your emotions in, because some of those emotional attachments, once you invest in them, it's hard to take that back. It's hard to get back that investment. So it's necessary that you pay attention and that you focus your energy on yourself. Give that attention to yourself, because attention is currency. Pay yourself attention. That attention that you're paying to everyone else and paying to everything else, save some for yourself, because you never know when you'll need it. And if it's depleted because you've given it all to everyone else, what do you have left for yourself? Nothing.